Hi everyone. I've got about 10 minutes this morning. I'm not doing the school run, my husband is doing it. And if you are in the UK and you're a mum, you're probably out doing the school run at the moment, so you can watch it afterwards. Because I think this is something that might be relevant to you, especially if you find that you get achy shoulders quite a lot. So it might be, I'm already sitting like this, as you can see, so sit up straight. From carrying little people, from pushing the pram, whatever it might be, or you might be working at a desk. If you're working 8 hours hunched over your desk like this, then it's inevitable that at some stage your shoulders will get really sore. So I just wanted to give you a few quick tips for what to do. Actually, it's just two very simple poses that you can do at home, and you just need some blankets, and I'll show you in a minute. Obviously, if you have a look online, there's a lot of, and I've got some YouTube videos as well on my Yoga Berry channel, which are great for mobilizing the shoulders, doing some exercise, so you know, shoulder rolls like this, or turning the head from side to side, something like this, but still keep in mind that we're still doing things there. So what I would suggest is that less is often more. So I'm going to just show you how I set up here this morning. Good, so it's just a very simple fleece blanket. So just a normal blanket, and I folded it like this into this shape. And I'm lying it on my yoga mat, and I'm going to lie on my back, and I'm just going to have the bottom part of my shoulder blades, so around about here, just here on the edge of the blanket. So 3/4 of the shoulder blades will actually be on the floor. So the heart area is slightly elevated. So lying back like this, and then I just feel where this is, and I can still shuffle around. So you can see that this slightly lifts my chest, and then the arms are out to the sides. It might not look like very much, but it's actually quite a powerful pose. And you can just have the knees bent, especially if your lower back might feel a little bit achy. And then you basically stay here for at least 10 minutes. I would actually suggest 20 minutes. So that's the number one thing to do. And somebody asked me about this morning, you know who you are. That's probably the one that I would start with, and just do this every single day. Even if it's just for 5 minutes, you'll definitely feel the difference. But with that one, the longer the better, I promise. And then the other one, you could use a bolster like this. So this is a yoga bolster. They are not cheap, so they're probably about £40 to buy. If you don't have one, no worries. You might have something similar on your sofa in a sort of similar shape. And if you don't, just maybe use some bath towels and create kind of a bolster shape like this. And then you put it on your yoga mat. And I've got my other blanket in front of me, so I'm going to fold it up quite high and have a little gap here. Just like that. And then I'm going to lie over this bolster. And then I'm resting my forehead just about where the hairline is on that blanket. And you might have to shuffle around a bit to find a nice place. You can have something underneath your ankles if that helps. And then the arms can be anywhere. If you've got scoliosis, I can give you some tips of how to adjust the arms. So I usually have my left arm higher than my right arm, but that depends on the curve. And then just staying here, breathing, same principle. So staying for 5 minutes, staying for 20 minutes if you've got time. Right, so I hope this is useful. I don't know if you can see me. So these are the two ones that I would definitely suggest that you're doing. it might not look like very much, as I said before, but it's really, really powerful. And often much better than trying to do lots of things. If you already have tension, the first thing that we need to do is kind of soften and release, and then we can work on strengthening the right muscles to be able to release those muscles at the tops of the shoulders. So have a go, let me know how this goes, and let me know if there's anything else that you'd like me to cover on here. I'm a yoga teacher. I specialize in yoga for families. I specialize in yoga for adults, especially if they have scoliosis. So that's something I'm working on at the moment. So there you go. Have a lovely day.